Hi, hello guys. Welcome to the first blog back in Project Prophecy. I'm very excited. Project Prophecy. I'm very excited. And I'm very excited because technically I already did half of this blog back in December. You're not gonna see that footage because I deleted it to free space. But this is the concept that I had already started back on December before my brother's second surgery. And since this is technically still my 13th writing blog, I figured, you know what, let's just keep the idea for the 13th blog. And that's going to be I'm going to let Taylor Swift control my writing sprints, the time that I write on a day. Now, today is Monday, February 2nd. I normally don't write a lot on Mondays because that's like the day back in the office and you ended up like very tired after work. But today is actually a festive day here in Mexico and I don't have work. I've spent the morning doing character design for the last blog that you saw and doing some other stuff like house stuff. But right now it's almost lunchtime. I am waiting for things to be ready for lunch. I figure I could go ahead and just like settle some things. So, what's the rules of Taylor Swift controlling my time that I'm gonna write? Again, it's a free day. I don't have anything to do until later tonight because my mom is coming over for dinner, and because it's February 2nd, it's a thing here that you eat tamales. And anyway, my mom is bringing the tamales, so just silly festivities here. Anyway, um, it's very simple. I'm going to be shuffling my Taylor Swift playlist, and from each song, I'm gonna be adding the number, the time stamps for each of the length of the song, plus the age that I was when when the album first came out. So again, I have most of my afternoon off. What I'm gonna do right now is that I'm going to be shuffling my Taylor Swift playlist 3 times, so I get three um, 3 times that I can settle my timers. Now, for my cool bean, my bean friend that I use for my sprinting times, so I can have socks and have a cute room, I can only do in multiples of 5. So whatever number ends up being added, I'm going to round it up or down depending. So I can have like multiples of 5, so I can use it there. So, oh, and what I'm going to be focused on these 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing a general read through because I haven't worked on this since I finished draft 2 back in December. I'm gonna do a general read through, fixing any mistakes that I see. I'm gonna do like a very mild edit because once I'm done reading the entire manuscript and fixing those small mistakes, I'm actually going to be recording myself reading the chapters out loud because I'm going to be listening to myself reading my own story so I can see if that way I can catch any issues with the pacing, with the dialogue, with the chapters, so I can see if I can catch any other mistakes that I want to fix going into draft number 3. And that's what you're going to see on this blog. I'm pretty sure you're just going to see me like the process of writing or reading, fixing, and then recording the things. So that's that. And possibly because I need to have this done before the 15th and I'm not even close to being done, you're also going to be seeing me working on a story for an exchange that was supposed to happen on December, but it didn't because, I wasn't around. So now it's going to be a Valentine's Day thing. And I need to finish that like as soon as possible. So, uh, yeah, that's gonna be that. And so I'm actually gonna be doing 4 songs because it's going to be 3 for Project Prophecy and 1 for my other project. So I'm just gonna shuffle my playlist, show you the songs, and then here I'm gonna leave you the timestamps for each of the sprints that I need to get done. Okay? Let me do that. Okay, so I'm not gonna record my screen just because I think that's going to be boring for you guys. So, okay, my first song is Renegade. Technically, this song belongs to a Red Big Grand Machine album, so I need to figure out when that came out. And my next print is going to be Getaway Car. After that, we have this is my favorite song on this album, The Lakes on Folklore. And last but not least, we're gonna have Dress from Reputation. So I'm gonna figure out how long each sprint is going to be, and I'm gonna leave you that catching up with you when I'm done with those sprints, and so we can see how much I got done. Okay, bye. Hi, hello. So this is my Tuesday check-in. So last night, amazing. I was able to read through 6 chapters. I was just fixing like so far it's been like typos, changing wording, and adding words that I forgot to add the first time because that sometimes happens to me. And I was able to add 600 words to my exchange story. So last night was very productive. Today I'm just going to be doing 3 songs because I need to finish a crochet order for tomorrow and I want to work on that tonight. So let's get to the songs. I'm opening my Spotify. Okay, so our first song is going to be Dear John, Taylor's version, which that one is going to be a big one. Again, like the last time, I'm going to be giving you here like the total of the sprints. Okay, so Dear John. And after that, we have So Long London. I feel like these 2 are gonna be long enough. I'm gonna do a third song, but I'm not gonna force myself to do a third sprint if it's like close to 11 p.m. because again, I need to get that order finished in time. So my third song is Clarabo. and that also is going to be a very long one. Okay, so I need to pull out the times and get to writing, I guess. So yeah, I'll check in tomorrow. Hi guys, so blogger right here. It's currently 10:30, so it's very late. I'm just now getting to my desk in my room, and I'm just gonna do one sprint today. Today is Thursday. I gave myself off yesterday because I was very tired, but I'm almost done. I just need to read 3 chapters and the epilogue and like fix typos before I need to start recording, which is probably what I'm gonna be doing next week. So I'm just gonna do the one sprint, and that is going to be, fun fact, my top song of last year, which is Right Where You Left Me. Because I am a sad bitch at my core. Anyway, so I'm gonna do math, and I'm gonna do this sprint, and I'll update you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is February 6th, and that means that I get Heated Rivalry officially on HBO. So that means that it's gonna be my first official legal watch. I've been hitting the rum, if you know what I mean. But what I'm trying to say is, I will try to create writing down. However, I need to watch Hit Rivalry again. So you understand. If I don't write a lot, if I don't finish, or if I don't read or do anything tomorrow, you understand why, right? Okay, bye. Hello, hi, hello, hi. It's a new week. It's technically Tuesday, but I gave myself yesterday off because I was struggling with being a human being with emotions. So I didn't get anything done. But we're back with the playlist. So I'm gonna be doing 4 sprints today just to make up for yesterday. And hopefully I'm already at the recording, the reading out loud part. And hopefully I will get a good bunch done today. And I can also write on my gift story. So without further ado, let me open Spotify. And let me see. Okay. So our first song for our first sprint is going to be Mastermind. As usual, the timestamps for each sprint should be here. Oh, oof. Oof. Our second one is All Too Well, 10-minute version. So that's already 10 minutes. That's gonna be a long one, I think. And my third one is You're on Your Own, Kid. And the last sprint for the day is New Year's Day. So I'm gonna be leaving you the timestamps here, and you're gonna get a time lapse of me recording because I recorded this one. So yeah, you're gonna get a time lapse of that. So hi, welcome to Wednesday's update. I was too lazy to set up my tripod, so you're gonna get this. Today it's Wednesday. It's early. It's 8. I haven't ate dinner, and I need to do a few cards for a Valentine gift for my friends. So I'm just gonna do 3 sprints, and I'm gonna put the times here. So let's go. Our first one is I can fix him. Not really, I can. The next one is Carolina, and our last song for the night is Love of My Life or Loss of My Life. Okay, I'm probably not gonna give you B-roll, but I am halfway through recording the audio. I'm hoping to be done between tomorrow or Friday so I can listen to them next week. But I'll give you an update tomorrow. Okay, bye. Hello. So it's Saturday. Technically, I'm supposed to be doing whatever I want. However, I'm once again behind and I need to actually edit this blog and leave it ready for Monday today because my brother's birthday was last Wednesday, but he's celebrating tomorrow and we're gonna be very busy all day. So I'm not gonna have a chance to edit tomorrow. And yeah. Anyway, yesterday I couldn't finish my recordings because my uncle came around and he stayed for way too long and then it was very late at night and it was Friday the 13th, and I always watch the movie on Friday the 13th, so I had to do that as well. And anyway, I only have, I think it's just 6 chapters to finish recording and I should be done. But I am going to be giving you the time. I'm gonna just do 3 sprints, and it's going to be Wildest Dreams, Taylor's version, Treacherous, Taylor's version, and I Look in People's Window. I'm gonna be leaving the time frames here for the sprints. And if I need to do any more because I didn't finish, then I'll come back and tell you that. And if not, then I'll be seeing you after I'm done when I'm just gonna be like wrapping up this entire thing. And you get no B-roll because I don't feel like recording myself a lot today. Bye. Hi. So yes, this is a day late. So I finished on Saturday recording all of the book. I will say I didn't love doing that, but that's mostly because I'm not good at reading out loud. I have dyslexia, so that sort of messes with me. And it was a struggle. It was a struggle to get it done. When I was just like reading and fixing typos, that was a blast. But when I had to record, I honestly I almost gave up, but I told myself that I would do it this way. So here I am. Anyway, yes, this is a day late because I'm being hate crimed by my utero right now. So yeah, my uterusi, I hate her. Anyway, so yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. Letting one of my favorite artists control my writing time was very fun. And if anyone wants to do this, I encouraged it. I have a lot of fun. And I think, I don't know, I'm constantly torn between thinking I'm being too critical of myself and wanting to fix like absolutely everything and thinking that this book is complete trash. But then when I let some time pass and go back into this world, I'm like, I actually think this is ready to go. Like I could hit publish and this would be okay. But I'm I'm like, are you sure? Maybe you're being arrogant. Because then I see people that are like in their 10th or 11th draft, and I'm like, I'm only on draft 2 and I already think this is good to go. Part of me thinks that this is good to go. So maybe I'm just being, I don't know. It's an interesting crash out situation that I have going on because I'm torn between like the two sides. But this week I'm going to be sending it to some friends. I have some fandom friends that wanted to read it, and they're gonna sort of be like my first round of beta readers, and I will know if it completely sucks or if it doesn't. But anyway, as for this experiment, we are done. We're completely done. And I had a lot of fun. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun watching this. I think it's gonna be short because I don't have that much B-roll, but I'll be seeing you guys next week. Thank you very much.